Can everybody hear me now? Well, on behalf of my wife Patty and
Get in there. How about if I do this?
is that better? On behalf of my wife Patty and Dennis and Theo Gannon, we'd like to welcome you to the final part of this weekend celebration. I would like to let you know that this is the second best wedding we've been to today. And in place of a normal funny story, I'm going to give you a normal funny real life story that happened to Patty and my son Aaron and I about 2 hours ago. We were ordered to be in front of the hotel at 5:15 to be picked up by a bus, which would take us to the place where the photos were being taken. So our son was out in the middle of the road at 5:15. A big bus pulls up, and the driver says, "Get in, we're late." Is there anybody else that needs to come? And he says, "Yeah, I got to go get my mom and dad. They're right. Their room is right there. I'm going to go get them." So he comes up and knocks on the door, drags us out, and says, "Mom and Dad, we got to go. The bus driver's late. We got to get in the bus." So this is a large, over-the-highway, 45-foot bus. We jump on and we run to the back of the bus where the seats were, and in the course of going through the bus, we noticed that everybody's dressed for like a wedding, yet our wedding's at 7 and it's now 5:15. We didn't recognize anybody in the bus. There were 50 or 60 of you at the party last night, and so we all sat down and we're catching our breath because we're rushed. The bus pulls out on the main street of Roxbury, and it is our assumption that we should be going to the Roxbury barn for our photos. So anyhow, the bus turns left and starts to go north out of town, and we all start looking at each other, and I said, "Guys, this is not the way to the Roxbury barn." And so my son taps the lady that was sitting in front of him and said, "What's the name of the people that are getting married?" And it was like Joe and Sally. Now, we are still within walking distance of returning to the motel, so we start jumping up an aisle and saying, bus driver, stop, we're on the wrong bus." And then we asked another question, when is the wedding? "Oh, it's at 5:30, and we're going, "Okay, take us to the wedding, we'll deal with our issue later." So we go all the way out of town, turn on this road that I'm very familiar with because it's the road that leads to the house that my daughter and her bridesmaids had rented. And we've been there yesterday. We go up, it's like 10 minutes, we pass the house, there is a yellow bus in the driveway. So we now look up and jumping around, "Bus driver, stop. Well, we're in the back, he's not going to stop. If you just stop now, we can walk back 100 yards and get on the bus and make it to where we are." Oh no. So we keep going, and we go for about 10 more minutes, wind up the hill, and finally come to the area where this other wedding is. And there are 40 or 50 cars parked on the road, and this guy drives very gently this huge bus down to the house where the wedding was going to be. And there's people all over the place. It's starting to rain, and it's just looks very, very interesting. He unloads the bus. I go up and explain. Says, "Yeah, I can take you back to the Roxbury barn." So we do that. He has to back his bus down about 3/4 of a mile through all these cars. Finally gets turned around, we get going on back, and we said, "Tell you what, just drop us off at the hotel, and we'll get one of our cars, and we'll go get our go to the photos," which is what he does. And nice fellow, we have a nice talk with him. We get to the hotel, we jump in the car, we drive to the Roxbury barn. We come up here, there are not very many people around, but we do finally find Lydia, and we said, Lydia, where are we supposed to be here for the photos? She goes, oh, back where you had the barbecue last night, which is a place that we passed in the buses 3 times from the last. So we're going, okay. Anyhow, we got there, the photos got taken. I want to compliment Emily and Eric on how this whole weekend has gone. This is not something that my wife and I had a big part in, because obviously the logistics were tough. So save the compliments for Emily and Eric. It's perfect except for there are no hot dogs. The other way to have Anyhow, thank you all for coming. Most of you came a long way. It's a good beginning and a good show of support for what we hope will be a 40 or 50-year experience of Eric and Emily.
More.
60!
Make it 60. But we're very pleased that you all make it. And Emily, we love you. We're very proud of you, and we're very pleased with the judgment you showed in picking your spouse. And Eric, welcome to the family. We're proud to have you as a son-in-law, and we think you'll add a lot to our family over the next few years. But anyhow, that's basically, there's no advice for Emily and Eric. They're adults. They know what they're doing. They're very well directed. And I want you all to have a very nice evening tonight. And thanks for coming again.